Dudes and dudettes, we are just getting out the gym. We're heading home. So we hit up leg press, and you know what? For a day where my lower back was feeling very weird and achy and tweaky, you know, man, leg press wasn't that bad. We really didn't experience any back pain, except for that bottom part of the range of motion. Other than that, though, it was pretty good, and I didn't work up to 315 in total on the weight. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think we could have went up in weight. You know, I think the leg press is much easier than the hack squat and less injurious, if I might say. So, I don't know. I know it will benefit me as far as recovery, you know. Only working up to, let's see, what's 2 plates? 90. So I was only doing about 180. I don't know how much resistance the machine gives. Maybe 200. So, you know, it's just, it was like RPE 7, you know. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think I should have went harder. But because I'm already leaving the gym and I don't want to stay rambling for too long, you know, we're only hitting legs once a week, or, you know, quads once a week. And I just don't think that's enough. I really don't. So what I'm going to start doing now, I'm going to start hitting leg press every day. And maybe hack squat if my lower back allows it. But honestly, though, the purpose of hitting leg press every day for me, I'm not going to go all out super crazy every day for leg press. I'm not doing that. Although I think that'd be a pretty cool experiment. It's for the purpose of just getting used to the machine. Just greasing the groove with leg press, learning how to put tension on the quads. So that, and I'll be honest, leg press is honestly, I don't know, I might just replace hack squat with leg press until my lower back just gets better. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. So, you know, we're going to be hitting leg press up. And it's going to be one of those movements just like the barbell front squat. Just no weight. Just focusing on form. And it's going to be the same thing with deadlift. We're just going to be, you know, for deadlift, to prime for deadlift, all we're doing is putting 10 pounds on each side and deadlifting that, because we don't want to aggravate our injury. Now, we're going to see how we feel on Wednesday. See how our lower back feels. And if it feels good, if it feels all right, we're going to work up to a max for deadlift. And we're going to see how that goes, you know. So far, I want to say that compared to priming for deadlift and compared to priming for front squat, deadlift actually doesn't aggravate my lower back as much as squatting does. But we're going to see the difference when we max out on Wednesday, and that's the plan for Wednesday. But to bring it back to this session, you know, we hit up leg press. We did 4 sets of 10 at roughly 200, and then we hit up the leg extension machine. And then we did 4 sets of 10 at 120. So all was not in vain. The second session of this leg day, all was not in vain. I had it in my notes. We needed to do 110 for 4x10. But, you know, I was looking down at the freaking weight stack and I couldn't tell if I was at 110 or 120. Lo and behold, I did 4 sets of 10 at 120. So that means next session, instead of 120, we're doing 130. And that's the same progression that we're using for all of the machines. And to add on top of that, you know, so Wednesday we're going to be working up to a max for deadlift, see how far we can go. I'm really hoping we can get to 315. I'm really hoping that our lower back can allow us to do that. And if not 315, man, I'm hoping for that 405. You know, I'm hoping to get up back into those 400s. But we're going to play it by ear. We're going to see how we feel come Wednesday. But we got that session done. We did our primer sets for bench. We did 3 singles at 225 paused reps in order to really dial in the form and the explosive power that we're gonna need to be using tomorrow. So what's the plan right now? Well, we're heading home. We're gonna eat up. We gotta drink some water. We gotta drink a lot of water. Ooh, speaking of that, yeah, we need to go. So change the plans. We're not going home. We're actually going to HEB. I got the donuts, but as I was saying, you know, I'm walking on that trail, and fellas, I gotta start leaving the house a bit earlier. I mean, I'm walking back from that little spot that I recorded at, and it's getting nighttime. You know what I'm saying? And it's, I don't know, and it's just, you know, a little dicey or whatever, dude. Whatever though, you know, I forget what I said at the end of the first clip, but we're gonna eat up when we get home. We gotta eat a lot of food. We gotta drink a lot of water. We also got those liquid IVs, and we're gonna scarf one of those down. We're gonna scarf some of those donuts down. We're gonna scarf a lot of chicken and rice down, and then we're gonna wake up tomorrow morning, take a shower, eat some breakfast, and then fellas, it's game time. It is game time. We got to get 270, whatever it takes. We got to get it. But that's the plan. I'm gonna let y'all go for now.